You can be very intelligent and very good at what you do, and you can still be stupid.
Yes. Anyway, yeah. Now we've done it. We've got a quick one because Peter hasn't got a lot of time. But we thought we'd put up a video because this is a breakthrough.
This is a breakthrough.
This is a breakthrough
because you and I have done something that supports your view,
or that supports our view,
and that supports the view that there's no oxygen in water.
Absolutely. Now,
none
absolutely,
whatsoever.
Of course, yes. It's a load of bollocks if you think oxygen is in water.
Yeah, we keep coming out with all this information, aren't we, Pete?
Absolutely, yeah.
Would any of you globies like a tissue?
Yeah, hold on. Oh, we should get some tissues for these globies.
Oh, here we go, right behind you, yeah. Oh,
here we have some kitchen
towels.
towels. Dry those tears. There you go. Look, have some more. Go on. Here you go. I know. I understand.
Yeah.
I know what it's like.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, of course. Now,
but we've done it. We can demonstrate.
We can demonstrate
that there's no oxygen in water.
There's no oxygen in water, and the worst thing, the best thing is we don't even use water, do we? Well, we do, don't we? Indirectly.
Well, yeah, we use it to wash.
But yeah, so we're obviously back again, annoying people with the truth, because
a lot of you globies dislike the truth.
Absolutely, and you're certainly not going to. This is another head scratcher for you. We're going to present to you.
You're certainly going to dislike this one
because we've been busy. Now, some of you may have watched a video we did last year called Calogen.
You may as well. Can you get it up?
Can I get it up?
Yeah, very quickly.
Let's go. Oh, where's
videos? Go on the home page. Go on your channel. Come on.
Oh, yeah, it's hold on. Wait there. Be quiet.
Come on,
hold your horses.
Videos.
Here we go. Yeah, we did a video. Oh, wow. This is a long time ago. Look how many we've done.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. Yeah.
It's amazing how time flies.
There it is.
This. Now we did this one. We did a video here called Calogen. Okay.
Oxygen should be renamed to Calogen.
Oxygen should be renamed to Calogen, and
this video outlines our understanding of oxygen. In that all it is hot air.
It's hot air. Absolutely.
And, substances are oxygenated or calogenated when they're exposed
to heat.
And you'll find that one of those processes is when they dry out substances in a kiln, for example.
Yeah, because the very basic principle is that when a substance is heated, it will expand, obviously, creating a vacuum inside the structure of the material. Okay, because there is a vacuum created inside the structure of the material, the air, surrounding air, hot air, will be drawn inside the material, and it will be changed. Upon cooling, the substance will contract and trap in all of that goodness, all of that processed air, oxygen, calogen. That substance is thereby, through the process of heat being applied, that substance is calogenated in our view.
Okay? And it's very similar to a tempering steel.
Exactly the same as tempering steel.
You heat up steel. It's absorbing a lot of
glowing, baby.
And then they put it in water
to cool it down very quickly.
So
trapping in all of that hot air, that
absolutely.
Hot calogen.
And as most people are aware, water, when something is placed in water, the water will decompose it, will break it down, like it can break down your steel into your rust and your coke, the constituent parts that form the steel.
Absolutely,
so
of
you
course.
can heat things up to oxygenate it, whereas if you put it in water, the water will help release that oxygen from the substance, not the water.
Absolutely, it's a very, very, very interesting open bracket, powerful closed bracket idea, proposal,
Well, I think we've
view,
cracked it.
opinion, whatever you want to call it.
I think we've cracked it. I think we
But
have
I
done
think
it.
we've cracked where oxygen comes from. When all of these people say that there's oxygen, hydrogen in water, and they demonstrate it when there's electrolysis performed.
They're actually getting it from the substance.
They're getting it from the substance.
electrolytes.
From the electrolyte that they put into the water and not from the water. So, for example, sulfuric acid, for example, the electrolysis sulfuric acid solution. A lot of people say that the oxygen and hydrogen comes from the water, but it doesn't. The oxygen comes from the sulfuric acid that's placed in the water, and when we look at the manufacturing of sulfuric acid, we can see that there's oxygen being introduced into the substance by way of vanadium oxide, which is a catalyst, allegedly, that helps to make the manufacture of the sulfuric acid. Whenever we trail back and we do some investigatory work into how these products are made, where there is heat, there is light. It's a very good chance that there's oxygen being introduced into the substance.
Absolutely.
It's as simple as that.
Absolutely.
As simple as. There's no other word for it at all.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
so
what we did was that
what we did just to kind of like prove that by adding heat
do
or
something.
demonstrate really
Do something that can support our view. We thought, well, let's add some heat to a substance.
to a substance
So we had some magnesium sulfate.
and then electrolyze it and see if we get
a difference.
a difference in the amount of gas
produced
at the anode,
Yeah.
which is where oxygen is commonly garnered from,
yeah.
harvested from.
And we had some we had some Epsom salts, some magnesium sulfate.
So
just
now where do I
lying
need
around.
to go? We don't need
Well,
to
you
do
need
that.
to get the video where we show people that we heat it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for it.
It's not there. You want to go back that way?
I'm going back. Wait, that's who's there. No,
No,
that was
no, no,
that's not it.
no.
Oh,
that's the one.
here we go. Now let's play this.
Now look, this is an example of our understanding how things obtain
oxygen. Now, how a substance obtains oxygen. Okay.
So what we're going to do, we're going to, Peter here has got a spoon attached to some pliers because he doesn't want to get his hands hot. Got some Epsom salts.
Salts, which is magnesium
We're
sulfate,
We're going to heat the spoon up until it's kind of hot.
or dry,
And then we're
certainly
going
dry.
to place some Epsom salts onto the spoon and heat them up. Now, as you can see, the Epsom salts are they're very crystalline, they're very clear.
Glass-like.
Glass-like.
Okay.
One thing people should notice when you know that there's oxygen in a substance, and in our understanding, it's because it goes white.
It goes white, yeah, absolutely. So if you've got zinc oxide or
Titanium
calcium oxide or anything like this, obviously there's a lot of oxygen contained in them
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
because heat has been applied. And when you do look up kind of like a calcination process, which is essentially applying heat,
Yeah.
you can.
They use titanium oxide and zinc oxides for pigments in white paint.
in white paint, to get your nice window frames, wooden window frames, lovely in white.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. You gloss paint, yeah.
Your gloss paint, it's all it's all got chemicals in it,
Yeah.
and
So in a sense, you are painting oxygen on your windows.
but the main thing is that a lot of very white stuff materials are powder. Are powder-like,
Powdery, yeah.
because they've been made friable due to the introduction of heat. Or the exposure to heat. So with the teaspoon heated up, I've put on some. Now you can see that there's kind of like the air underneath the heat is
it's
pushing
bubbling.
up, or it's appearing to bubble.
Bubble, yeah.
But that's just the heat, because
Bubble. Not boil.
not boil. But the salt essentially is the salty part of it is essentially evaporating off. You could
yeah.
could say that, couldn't you?
Well, it could actually be boiled. That couldn't it?
We could be
Possibly.
It's possible. I mean, who knows? But what we're left with is a very whitish
because
substance.
what we found with this is that the underneath of it, the side of the sulfate that's actually touching the spoon, is quite white, whereas the top isn't. So what we
Yeah, in order
to do more and in order to make it consistent.
Yeah, this is just an example, just to show to people what
Yeah.
we did in order to make
But look,
the amount we made.
look how easy it comes off.
It
the
comes
spoon.
off all in one piece. So if you crush that up, you crush it up, it will turn to a nice powder. Eventually, once you've heated it up and all of the saltiness, all of the salty bits have gone.
Yeah,
The crystalline structures have disappeared once you've got rid of those. And as
There
you
you
can see,
I'm
Peter's
just
breaking
breaking
it
it
up
up.
just to show to people how powdery it is. I mean, there's still a small amount of crystallized
Yeah,
salt there, but it obviously needs a bit more heat applying to it,
evenly over it.
evenly over it. But people can understand what we did,
The point we're
the point we're trying to make.
trying to make.
This
and
is essentially what we did in order to get
this looks a lot whiter than the stuff
then the stuff, yeah.
that you're going to pick up. and
That
place
I'm-
in your
yeah, when
plant.
absolutely. So when we look at,
You can see that's whiter.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
You
fine.
can see the substance on the right is
Whiter
whiter.
than the substance on the
And
left.
if you apply more heat, because there's only really, when you look at that, there's only a couple of bits there that
There's
are,
a few
that are
bits
white.
that. Oh right, yeah,
Some of it's still salt. You can
yeah,
still see
yeah. It
it's
needs a
salt.
bit more hot, bit more,
bit
but,
more heat.
But what we did is that we did 2 scoopfuls of this stuff, okay, which was quite a laborious process, but we managed to get there, and you can see on the left, that's where we've got an evenly textured powder, okay, and the magnesium sulfate on the right obviously has been left untouched.
Touch there. Still
So if we
salt.
zoom in,
Kind of.
so you can see how well this has come out,
How white that
how
is.
white it is.
Not brilliant, but not
And
bad
all we've
for
done is that we've held it under,
Under
some
heat.
exposed it to heat
under heat. Then we've
to
broken.
dry it all out,
Then we've smashed it up.
smashed it up
into
to
a
break it up into
breaker,
a powder,
and then we've reheated it.
reheated it.
Because what you'll find is that the salt is hard to break up. It's only when you apply the heat and it becomes oxygenated, then is more friable.
Yeah,
So you can crush it into a powder.
into a powder. Yeah, look, there's
Oh, there's
a
an impurity.
impurity there.
Oh,
So look, impurity alert.
impurity alert.
Impurity alert.
All these
But you
chemists
can
won't
you
like
can
that.
if you compare it to the untouched magnesium sulfate, you can notice the difference straight away.
Well, yeah,
Straight away.
straight away.
Okay, so that's essentially what we did, and
Yeah.
what we did once we got these 2 samples is that we electrolyzed them to see the difference in the gas that's produced at the
Anode.
Okay,
Over using
over the same period of time, using the same amount of water, using the same amount of sample, using the same sample. Okay,
and voltage.
and voltage. The only difference is that one has been
heated.
the other one hasn't. So let's play the video
Yeah, and showing
and
the
show everyone
difference.
the difference. I think it's this way. Show everyone
No,
the
no, no.
difference.
That's the one.
Show everybody the difference.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The volume's off there. So here we go. Are you ready?
Are you ready? Here we go.
Now there you go. So this is still working.
Yeah, this
And you can
is
see the hydrogen coming off there.
the electrolysis of the magnesium sulfate we've heated.
Yeah, this is the one that we've heated. We've already electrolyzed the magnesium sulfate untouched. We've already done that one.
Yeah.
But this is the magnesium sulfate that has been heated.
And yes, you've got it because we've put in this video together. You know the outcome.
Well, you should know the outcome, really, shouldn't you? But
Yeah.
we was amazed.
Absolutely, yeah. Now look at that.
Here you go. Now let's have a little butchers at this. This
Let's
is
have a
wonderful stuff.
look at
Look
that.
how much gas. There's like this much there. Look.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that. That much gas from the anode.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're going to get the other bottle.
And I'm going to get the other bottle that we captured using just plain magnesium sulfate untouched. And look how much difference we've got. Isn't that amazing?
Isn't that amazing there, Pete?
Isn't that absolutely amazing? Look at the amounts of gas. Look at the amount of gas difference
That we've collected.
that we've collected. Yeah. How much of heating has made a big difference in the volume of gas that we've garnered.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that,
Fucking amazing.
and that is our proof that there's no oxygen in the water,
in the water.
because we've actually added the oxygen
We've added
to the substance by
absolutely
heating it.
by heating it. Absolutely, we've
All the electrolyzing does is it releases that oxygen.
yeah. It decomposes. Water decomposes an electrolyte to release the and
substance,
with the help of the
oxygen,
electricity
yeah.
as well. The substance is able to release its constituent parts, which is absolutely fucking wonderful. Absolutely fucking wonderful.
Now we haven't tested this gas.
We haven't tested this gas because,
However-
to be honest with you, I don't feel that we need to,
Yeah.
because
We've clearly shown
we've
that
clearly shown that the gas that's been garnered from the anode has doubled, if
Oh,
not trebled, in the amounts.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Amazing.
Just by heating it. That's all we've done.
yeah.
We've only heated it.
And this is something you can do at home.
You can do it at home, absolutely, of course.
You don't need a brain box to work this. You don't need a degree to work this one out.
Absolutely, Peter.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't need
Nobody
to go
needs
through 5
really
years
to go
of
to.
education
Absolutely.
just to understand that if you apply heat to a substance, you are
in the
oxygenating.
presence of hot air.
Yeah, you
Hot
are
air.
oxygenating it.
But obviously, if you're doing it in the presence of oxygen, then obviously the oxygen will be absorbed into it anyway. So
Absolutely,
that
yeah.
would
Yeah.
obviously apply. But it's so easy to understand where oxygen, this gas called oxygen, comes from,
Absolutely. And it's not the water.
and it's definitely without a shadow of a doubt not the
Not the
water.
water.
We've cracked it. We've sussed it. We've done a wonderful job. All we've got to do now is turn our attention to
Hydrogen.
hydrogen, because hydrogen is the mystery.
Mystery, yeah.
Where does the hydrogen come from? We've demonstrated, as far as I'm concerned, satisfactorily that oxygen is not in water, especially showing that through the process of electrolysis. So we need to sort out where does the hydrogen come from.
And we will get there.
And I'm really hoping that life will allow us to actually find the answer,
So, absolutely.
because it would be a wonderful, wonderful stage to reach an understanding of where the hydrogen's coming from. Now, if you think we're wrong, that's
your
fine.
opinion.
That's your opinion. This is our opinion. Our opinion is that oxygen is definitely not in water.
But we've actually got
It's added to the substances that are placed in water that then people say once it's been electrolyzed, oh, there's new oxygen.
But some people would say, but you've garnered more gas
Yeah,
in this demonstration, so
Yeah.
it has to have come from the substance.
well, it has to have come from the substance, surely.
Because
Absolutely.
you've actually changed the properties of that substance.
Of the substance.
by applying heat.
By applying heat, absolutely, yeah. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, this is. You know, I don't make the rules with chemistry. I don't tell people what to teach you lot. You know, I don't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All I do know is that there's an awful lot of bullshit in society.
Yeah.
So, well, you know,
Yeah.
that's why it's better to find out things for yourself. Because if you find out things for yourself, then you have true knowledge. Because you've experienced it to know.
Absolutely. Well, yeah. That's
Without having being dependent on other people telling you, you know, what's right, what's wrong. That water contains hydrogen and oxygen when it doesn't.
Absolutely.
It's absolute fucking ridiculous.
And just for those people who think that, you know,
just got a little piece of information. I know we haven't tested the gas,
yeah, but for most sulfate,
but we will obviously.
So for most sulfate salts,
And it does say most.
of reactive metals, e.g. sodium sulfate and magnesium sulfate.
The electrolysis products of the aqueous salt solution are hydrogen at the negative cathode electrode and oxygen at the positive anode, with inert electrodes such as carbon or platinum.
And we use carbon.
We've used carbon. So
Graphite.
this information is telling us that when we light our gas,
Put our splint
unlit
splint.
splint into the didgeridoo.
Well, it's in the video.
Is it in the video?
Yeah.
Which video is that then? Wait there.
That one.
That one there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll just play it there. Yeah. When we put our lit splint in both cylinders, really, in
Yeah,
both tubes.
both tubes.
The unlit splint, the glowing splint, it should relight, or
Yeah.
it should glow brighter
Brighter,
at
yeah.
least. There's not much gas in the one on the
Right.
hand side. It may not, but
Yeah.
but this is what should happen according to that information. This is what should
Absolutely,
happen.
yeah.
And that is I'd say
Two,
Two.
yeah. Over 2.
nearly over doubled.
Yeah.
It's over doubled. It's absolutely fucking
Oh, look at
unbelievable.
that, Pete. We've got nearly the 2-to-1 ratio from the same
Oh,
electrode.
look, of course, yes.
Oh dear.
Absolutely.
Oh, we could leave
Where's
everyone with the bowl.
We can leave everyone
One
with
with
the
this
bowl.
one. This lovely image showing that when you apply heat to a substance,
You are
generating
calogenating
it.
it. Absolutely. And it
And
is
it will turn white. It will become
just
whiter.
absolutely. And just as a little bit of a
You don't
side
want-
information.
You don't want to burn it. Though.
Oh, no, I
You
suppose
don't want to
better
burn it.
Absolutely. So there you go. There you
go.
have it. It's as far as I'm concerned, done and dusted.
Done and dusted. It's undeniable.
Undeniable. I think we should now concentrate our focus of attention on hydrogen
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
try and work out where the hydrogen is
Oh,
coming from, and
absolutely.
actually what is hydrogen,
Yeah.
because it's something that's been elusive.
Yeah. Because it's certainly not in the water.
It's definitely not in the water, that's for
Yeah.
sure. But so anyway, there we go. I think I should get up the that one there.
So from this demonstration, we
Oh,
can
yes.
actually safely say that the hydrogen isn't in the water because those bubbles of oxygen have come from the magnesium sulfate,
Absolutely.
not the water.
Not the water.
So
The hydrogen can't be coming from the water. The other
Yeah.
gas
The
from the
other
cathode
gas, yeah.
can't be
It's
coming from the
got
water.
to be coming from the
Absolutely.
magnesium
Think
sulfate
about it. Think about it. If we've manipulated the substance,
to
okay,
yield better
to
results.
yield better results, then obviously the water doesn't take the water.
Doesn't play a part.
That substance isn't coming from the water.
Because the amount of water hasn't changed in our electrolysis tub.
Yeah, very good. I'm sure we might do one more video just to clarify this a little bit more. So just in case that there's any diehards out there who are still holding on to their water, oxygen,
Yeah.
H2O bullshit.
Well, we could always, be interested to see the comments on this.
Absolutely, but thanks ever so much.
But there you go.
Thank you, Peter.
Oh, it's been a pleasure.
We've done wonderfully, haven't we?
Absolutely, we can go out. If we can all go out and enjoy the day.
Absolutely. On that Sunday, on that note, we can all go out in a very good mood, sing to the world, and say there's no
How
hydrogen
happy
and
we are.
oxygen
In
in water.
Absolutely.
Water's not H2O. Water is water.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to draw a water molecule, you don't need to put H2O. You just need to do
Just do a little raindrop,
a droplet of water.
droplet
That's-
of rain.
that'd be fine.
Absolutely, of course. Anyway,
All right.
thanks ever so much, and we'll see you next time.
Ta-da.
Bye.
The earth isn't round, it's flat. How do you know? I've observed it in all my travels over Europe. It's flat. Everywhere it's flat.